Hello, teachers and classmates. I'm back and I will do another experiment. As you can remember, my last experiment, we learned that plants need water and sunlight to grow. Now we will demonstrate that most plants need soil to grow. Here are the materials we need. 3 plastic cups with a small drainage hole. 3 labels with soil, sand, and paper. Also need the seeds. They have little roots on them. These are mango seeds. Also need the water. We also need papers and garden soil. Make sure it's not this. And lastly, the sand. First, I will put labels on the cups. As you can see, I put labels on the plastic cups. Start with paper. I will tear small pieces of paper. Okay, I think that's enough. Now I will plant the seeds on the paper. Now I will put pieces of paper, just enough to cover it. And now I'm gonna water them. Now I am wearing gloves because we proceed planting seeds in sand. Pour. Sand down. Pour. I think this is enough. I will plant the seeds now. Now I will put another sand, just enough to cover the seeds. And water them. Lastly, we'll plant seeds in the soil. And put soil again, just enough to cover the seeds. Just have to put them outside the house to receive enough sunlight, and we will serve them for the next 5 days. And don't forget to water them every day. Bye! Bye! Day 2 observations. Seeds did not yet sprout from the soil. Visible primary roots growing 1 inch long. Seeds did not yet sprout from the sand. Visible tiny roots growing 2 to 3 centimeters long. No other obvious changes. The seeds planted on paper did not show some obvious changes. And now for day 3 observations. Most seeds slightly coming out from the soil. Roots reach the bottom of the plastic cup. Even though I watered the seeds on the sand, they still look a little bit dry. Only 2 visible seeds slightly coming out from the sand. Roots grew 5 to 6 centimeters longer. Still no obvious changes on day 3. These are my observations on day 4. We can already see the big difference between seeds planted on soil, sand, and paper. Stems are now much longer. Cotyledons are already lifted up. 2 healthy leaves completely out on each stem. Roots reach the bottom part of the plastic cup. Secondary roots are starting to grow. Only 3 seeds sprouted out of the sand on day 4. Stems are now 1 inch long. 2 leaves on each stem are visible but did not yet spread out. No visible roots at the bottom part of the plastic cup. No other significant changes. On day 4, the seeds planted on paper still did not show any improvements. Teachers and classmates, today is our final day or 5th day of our science experiment. I am now going to show the results. Take a look at them. You see, there's a big difference. Seeds planted on soil, sand, paper, sand. You can see a big difference between seeds planted on soil, sand, and paper. We will start the seeds planted on paper. Seeds planted on paper, day 1 to day 4 did not show any obvious changes. But now for day 5, there are seeds started to sprout off from the paper. I think 2 to 3 seeds started to sprout and the rest dried up and did not grow. I can conclude that the plants planted on paper will not progress anymore and eventually die out because paper doesn't have enough nutrients. Now we go to the seeds planted on sand. As you can see, there are roots growing. And 2 to 3 seeds sprouted out from the sand. The stems are now 2 inches long and the cotyledons are lifted up. 2 leaves on each stem are completely out. But the seeds planted on sand looks a little bit weak. I can conclude that the mango seeds planted on sand can grow but with minimal progress and slow growth because of minimal nutrients we can get from the sand. Now we go to the seeds planted on soil. As you can see, there is a very obvious progress from the seeds. The primary roots and the secondary roots grew all the way to the bottom of the plastic cup. Now the stems are 3 to 4 inches long. Cotyledons still attached to the stems. And the leaves look firmer and healthier. I can conclude that the seeds planted on soil will continue to grow healthy and mature because soil provides nutrients to the plants. In this experiment, I have demonstrated most plants need soil to grow healthy and survive. I hope you have learned something about this experiment. Thank you for watching. Thank you, teacher and classmates. Bye!